Noel. Dolores. Rachel. Leon. Noel.
I won! I did it!
What? You can't have won again!
Okay, that's it. We're playing one more game. Come on, I'll play as many games as you like.
We'll have more on this newscast as it develops.
Nikolai?
Huh?
Sorry you're stuck with us. I know it must be a drag for you, since I'm sure there are more important things you could be doing.
You don't need to apologize. I'm glad I'm here in case you need help.
Well, it's nice someone is here, since that robot you have is too busy hibernating.
I'll leave Dolores alone. She's got a very complicated memory. Her computer system is delicate and she's trying to sort all this stuff out.
Why such concern for a machine when your own father is bumbling around in a sandstorm?
I'm not the one that told him to go out in the storm. It's no good. Unless we change the adjustment parts, the fuel battery won't work.
We don't have any spares, you know. We're going to run out of oxygen.
Someone has to go out there and buy new parts, okay?
Leon, it's 24 hours to get to the next sphere if we're lucky. You act like it's nothing.
Chapter 57. Take the initiative and do those things which everyone else is not willing to do. Children learn from the willing spirit of sacrifice in their parents. That's it! Leon, Noel, I'll go get the parts.
Huh? Dad said he would do it on his own. I never asked him to go out there in the storm, and you know it.
Sure. So just how far are you headed, Nikolai?
To Maruga-Reichsfield County. It's a small place before Bishiria County.
Well, if that's the case, then we're all heading in the same direction.
Sorry to bug you while you're getting all cozy, but let's see some cards here. Anyone got a challenge?
Huh. I got nothing.
I'll fold two.
How about you, sport?
Huh?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, all right! I finally won one!
Huh? With one lousy pair?
A win is a win.
2 more and you would have had a royal flush. Imagine that. That was pretty close, Nikolai.
Pretty close doesn't earn the potatoes here, honey. Anyone can be a couple of cards short.
What's that supposed to mean?
It doesn't mean anything.
That's so true. Doesn't mean anything, not yet.
Oh,
Just a
please,
couple
you've
more
got a lot of
cards.
nerve. Not nearly as much nerve as you have lip.
Sir, Uncle.
Help, Leon. Noel. Dolores. Hey, miss! You over there! Hey! Hey! Hey, you go! Am I dead now and this is heaven?
No, silly. This is a tip of southern sphere of Hesperia County. Welcome to Apia Colony.
Apia Colony? Wow, I actually made it, and even with the sandstorm. Huh?
Love!
And peace.
Sure, peace.
Peace and love.
Peace.
Peace and love.
Peace.
Peace. Peace and love.
Peace,
Yeah. Hello. Peace and love. And peace.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. Love and peace.
Peace and
What
love,
is
everybody.
this place? What's with these people? Huh? What's going on? What are they doing? Hey! Get your cars out of the way! You're blocking traffic!
Huh?
Look, don't you even realize how inconsiderate you're being? I mean, just look! Huh?
We're not inconvenienced at all. Can't you be a little more patient?
I've never seen such ridiculous and strange behavior from people! This is wrong.
You're the only one who seems upset here, sir. Well, peace and love to you. Love and peace.
Hey, wait! Can't we talk? I can't believe it's you! I mean, of all the places I could have run into you! Oh, I just love your book.
That is very kind of you to say that. But there's no need to be so nervous, really. Why don't I get you a refreshment?
What? We'll sit down?
Well, I knew when you came running after my car that you were truly a man in need.
Yes. Sorry about that.
You seemed very surprised earlier at what was going on.
What? Oh, yes.
This is a truly remarkable town. There's not another like it. The Absolute Trust Among People. It was a book I wrote some 20 years ago. People all came together here just to live that ideal. It's a wonderful thing.
Oh.
Well, don't you just think? It doesn't just look perfect, it is perfect. And let me tell you, the children here are the future of us all.
I've read your book and I can almost recite it from memory, but I still have trouble. My kids are changing, and every time I think they're okay, they turn cold again.
A common symptom.
So you say. But I still don't understand it. I mean, I do everything in my power to be a good father, but they just don't respond to me.
Yes, that happens.
I've read so much about you losing your wife, and knowing that you raised your son alone gives me courage. I'm a single dad too, so you know how I feel. Hey, what gives with this? Why don't you have pictures of your family here? You, of all people.
Oh, it's just... Excuse me a moment, please. Yes, this is Isaac Barrett.
Mr. Barrett, I'm from the provincial police.
Provincial police. Is Sean in trouble?
It's your son, yes. He's escaped from Hesperia Juvenile Prison.
I can't believe it.
There'll be a guard posted around the perimeter in case he shows up.
Yes, thank you very much, officer.
Prison? This is bad. Well, thanks for your hospitality, Mr. Barrett, but I should be going on my way now.
Mr. Links, don't leave me now. What can I do? Help me, please, help me.
Come on, Dad. What do you mean you're surrounded? What's going on?
Just don't worry. Everything's under control. Believe in Dad.
Hey, Dad!
There must be an electromagnetic obstruction of some sort.
It's blocked the signal because of the storm. If everything's cool, why call us?
That's better. A family portrait is a good thing, see?
I'm sorry. It's just been so hard having reminders around.
He looks like a good son, so what's wrong with him? Why is he in prison?
He went to some wild party in another sphere, and he ended up stabbing someone there.
He stabbed someone?
Yes.
But why? Did you ask him what happened? Talk to him about why he did it?
No, I left the whole matter to the police.
But don't you think there might have been a reason or something?
What?
I don't know.
My son and I have not gotten along for many years now.
You've at least gone to visit him, right?
I certainly meant to, but every time I think about it, I just get too upset. And so I haven't gone yet.
Oh, are you telling me that you have no idea why your son stabbed someone and haven't asked him? Come on!
There just wasn't any time for talking.
No time for your son? Didn't he call you from the station when he was arrested in the first place?
Well, of course he did. I am his father, after all, but I had an important conference at the time.
You had a what?
Dad, hurry! You gotta come down here. I don't know what's going on. They're gonna lock me up.
Okay, Sean, I understand. Just wait a moment. Provincial Police, could you please look after my son?
You left him alone there?
Well, it's not as bad as it sounds. Okay, maybe it is, but I never meant for any harm to come to him.
Never meant harm? By just abandoning him?
Is that real bad?
It's the worst yet.
Oh, then Sean has escaped because he's angry. He probably wants to get revenge on me. That's his plan. Oh, Sean, I never meant for all of this to happen. I know it's all my fault. Please forgive
Now, wait a
me.
minute. You had the answer right in here.
Oh, not that. That book really didn't sell all that well.
Never mind that. Chapter number 25, When a Child Has Done Wrong.
Yes, go on.
First, embrace the child and remind them that they are loved. Then listen to them. Show them you care.
I just assumed he knew how much I cared without me telling him. I guess maybe I should have told him anyway, huh?
It's never too late, idiot!
Another big mess. I can't believe Dad.
If you're so worried, why not say so?
Who's worried? I'm just annoyed.
Yeah, right.
Let's get this thing rolling now.
Yeah, hurry up already. Oh.
I don't know what you plan to do when we get there, but Dolores is still sleeping, you know.
Hey, I have an idea up my sleeve.
Remind me again why we have to be in storage and why I have to be so close to you.
Because there's more oxygen in here than in the trailer.
Noelle, let me ask you something. What will you do if something's happened to him?
What do you mean?
I mean, if your father suffered some horrible fate at the hands of some evil force.
I wouldn't rest until I got justice. I mean, our daddy's the head of our family, and I love him.
I understand. I know exactly how you feel. I do.
What a beautiful garden! Just like heaven! Wow! So many Sir Uncles! Oh, Sir Uncle! Ouch! That was mean. Sir Uncle? Good morning. Oh dear. Where is everyone? Sir Uncle, where did everyone go? I've been abandoned.
What? What can that thing be?
Who are you? Have you seen Sir Uncle and the others? I seem to have lost them.
What? Stop following me!
But the signal from Leon What's your name?
Shut up! You're a pest and I want you to go away!
Oh, okay. See? This is much faster. You and I are going in the same direction, so we might as well travel together, don't you think?
Together? You're out of your mind!
Is that okay with you?
Yeah, whatever. The sooner I get there, the sooner I get to see my father again. That's for sure.
You are going to visit your father? That's wonderful!
There's nothing nice about him. I hate the old cruster.
That's what Leon and Noelle say about Sir Uncle. But I know they really love him.
Well, that's real nice for them. Tell you one thing, it's not the same for me. Hey!
What?
Why are you chasing after him anyway?
What? They're my family.
Yeah, but they ditched you out here all alone.
I'm sure they did not mean to do it on purpose. There must have been a very good reason, and that's why I must find them. They might be in trouble or need my help.
I don't care what the reason is. There's just no excuse for abandoning your own child.
What? What do you mean you're here? I told you to stay put.
We came all this way to help you, and this is our thanks?
I don't need your help.
Well, we can't go back now, Dad. We're just getting inside.
It's not me they're after, so just stay put until I get there.
What? You could have said that earlier and saved us all the worry.
You just weren't listening.
What were we supposed to think?
You know now, so go back.
It's too late, Dad. It's a done deal.
You're going to get caught.
It's done already.
Okay, I give.
Just stay where you are and we'll find you. Huh? Uh-oh, it's company.
Oh, no!
Hey, Dad!
What is it?
It's Dolores!
It's what?
Up in the sky!
Sir Uncle! Where are you?
Hey, drop over that house!
Dollface decided to come out. As much as I'm glad to see her, this always turns into a hassle real quick.
It's Sean!
Hey! Barrett, wait!
Hey, Dad!
Sir Uncle, are you there? Sir Uncle! That really hurts, you know. You people are not nice. Shoot, go away.
Wait a minute! Barrett, I thought you were gonna talk it over! I said wait!
He's let me go now, you don't understand. He's
And it
serious.
seems that you need to be serious too!
Been a while, hey, Dad?
Sean?
I know how busy you are and all, so I thought, you know, it'd be easier to come visit you instead.
Hey, wait! You really don't want to kill your dad, do you? Think about it!
My dad. He's got nothing to say. Well, that's Dad. He's got plenty of words for his books, but none for me. All my childhood. The one thing you ever said.
You're a good son, Sean! You're a good son! You never bothered to know if it was true. And when you find out it's not, you bail! You just abandon me like nothing!
No, Sean, you don't understand.
No, of course I don't! I have no idea what you're thinking because I'm not a mind reader and I don't know what you want from me. I can't be the perfect son for you all the time, Dad!
And it's no wonder to me that you have no words, because I know I'm bad. You're an imperfect son. I've always been a nuisance to you since Mom died and everything changed. I understand that. So, this is the best I can do to make it right.
Oh!
But Dad!
No. No, my son. What's wrong is wrong, and we must make the wrong things right again. I could never forgive you for dying before me, and I could never forgive myself for letting that happen without us reconciling.
Father.
Sean.
Father.
My Sean. My Sean.
Now that's a beautiful thing.
Sir Uncle, I found you! Oh dear, are you crying?
Don't be ridiculous.
Daddy!
Is everything all right now?
Doesn't look like it.
Listen good! We know that John Carter has come back here to Mars. We know it! If any of you try to shelter these fugitives, you'll have to answer to me!
Let's
Mr.
go.
Lynx.
Huh?
Thank you for my son. My book?
You keep it. Read it again and maybe learn a few things from yourself. Good luck.
Great! They're here!
Right. Hold on tight, guys. We're going under.
Well, it looks like we've got some annoying company coming along. Better. No one is going to stand in the way of my revenge. I've got all the cards in the deck now.
Nikolai! What? I thought for sure he'd be here waiting.
Don't worry about it. He's probably on his way right now.
Look, over there. Hey, Nikolai! Help!
From Noelle, but Nikolai is the one who sent it. He says he won't leave Noelle alone unless I go with him. But where does he think he wants to take me? I don't think Sir Uncle would approve. Be sure not to miss the next action-packed episode of